This conference will now be recorded.
Good morning, friends. Welcome to goonlinetrainings.com. So, I think yesterday we spoken about how to, work with the Power BI as well. So, I have given little bit intro about it, and I'm going to start the new Power BI batch. So, very soon, guys. And if you're interested, please let me know. We're going to be covering Power BI with SSAS tabular model and with DAX queries, which may take approximately 30 to 40 hours, okay, which is a separate course. And if you're willing to join in that, please let me know, or please let our team know about it. And I'm going to be taking the Power BI along with tabular model and DAX. Clear? So if you're interested, please let us know. And it will be 30 to 40 hours of course, again Monday to Friday. The time schedules and date will announce very very soon. Clear? And creating a drilling through reports, and let us understand what is a drilling through report. So what is a drilling through report? It is also called as a jumping report or hyperlink report, demo on drilling through report. So what normally we do, drilling through means jumping from one report to another is called as a drilling through report. So what I wanted to do now, I wanted to create two reports. One is called parent report and one child report. So you may have any report, matrix report you can have, chart report you can have, or you can take any other report with parameters, without parameters, you can have anything. So simply you can create two reports and link to them, okay? Link them with the help of a hyperlink. That's what is called, hyperlink report. Clear? Or called as a drilling through report. So compulsorily people would ask you this question. What is the drilling down report? What is the drilling through report? A drilling down means visibility property, show and hide, and a toggled column. So when you have these two properties, that is what is called drilling down. What is a drilling through? Drilling through means jumping from one report to another. This called is what is called a drilling through. Now today we're going to be discussing about drilling through. Minimum you need to create two reports, because from one report to another you're planning to jump. Clear? So with the help of a hyperlink. So I wanted to create one report now. One is called child report and the next one is called master report. So I would like to create a child report. Let me go quickly here. And I wanted to add new item. So I would like to create one child report. Let me create without template. Okay. So this is a child report I would like to create. You can give any name. Need not be the name as child report. You can give any name. So I wanted to create the report. After that, create a data source. Now I'm going to be having iBank data source. Now I wanted to use the data source as shared one. Now I wanted to create a data set called main set. Now I wanted to choose the embedded one, and this is my data set. Clear? So it's a parameterized query. It's going to be creating a parameter. Clear? Now I'll go and try to execute it. Now make sure that you're pointing to iBank database. Make sure that you're pointing to what? iBank database, which is iBank somewhere here. Let me execute this. It's not going to execute because there is a parameterized query, so which is not going to execute. But without a very clause, I can execute it, right? Now this query, I can have it, copy this. Now you go back and paste it. Now you have some special symbols got copied. I'm deleting them. Now this is fine. Now you go insert a table, right? Now I would like to have account ID, name, and branch ID. Now we can simply create a report like this. Now, guys, tomorrow we don't have class, okay? So because Saturday, and once we create a report, we are planning to deploy these reports to the web. So probably Tuesday we'll be talking about that. How can we deploy all the reports to the web? And next week we'll complete SS, RS. Then we'll start with SS, IS will start. Okay. So let me simply, create a simple report. It is not very complex report, but you need to cut all these spaces, right? So whenever you create anything like this, make sure that you remove everything. So which is a parameterized report. Why parameterized? There is a at the rate branch ID. When you save and preview, when you save and preview, it's going to be giving you parameterized report. Now you're supposed to have the parameter here. So when I click on BR1, it's going to be giving you BR1 data, right? So which is happening properly. If I give you BR3 or BR2, which is giving me BR3 data, so I wanted to make this as middle aligned property. So this is working fine, right? So I would like to have BR3 here. So you should be able to get BR3 data. So it's perfectly working fine. Let me right click on this, close all but this. So all the reports will get closed because many reports got opened. All of them got closed. Now, I wanted to create one more report called main report. Clear? So with this uh, data set, it's very, very simple data set. So this is what is called parent report. So I wanted to create I'm going to use a table called branch master table. When you go, you have account master table that we were using. We have one more table called branch master. So in this, we have a branch ID and branch name, right? So I wanted to copy this and take one more new report. Clear? Now I would like to choose this as Amazon, reports and say you can give any name, but I would like to say parent report. You can give any other name. Click on add. Now I want to immediately give branches and its customers. Okay, branches and its customers report. I would like to quickly go there and add data source. Now you say iBank. Now choose the data set as this one. Now data set is main set. I'm going to be using it. Now I want to go in for embedded one and control V, and I will be able to get two columns. Insert a table here. Now branch ID and the branch name, I wanted to simply adjust this. Now I would like to go in here and I wanted to have some color formats and other stuff. Clear? And make it bold. And if you wanted to cut anything, you should be able to cut them. Now save and preview. This is a simple a branch data. So branch BR1, BR2, BR3, something like this. I have a lot of branches. I should be able to get some data here. Clear? Now I wanted to have I wanted to go and I wanted to simply now link child report to parent report. Linking from one report to another is called as a hyperlink report. Clear? So that is what I wanted to clear. So I wanted to have this, and simply go to the parent report. Now I would like to link parent report to the child and the child to the parent. Okay, because I'm planning to create what? I'm planning to create a simple report called creating a drilling through report. Clear? So that is what we're doing. It's very, very simple. So how to do that? Now let me go to the parent report. Now I'm in parent report, go to design. Now you go right click on the BRID and say text box properties. Clear? So if you go to action, there is a go to report is available. Okay, so where I'm in parent report, and I'm clicking on the BRID text box properties. Now click on action, go to a report. Which report I am planning to go? I am planning to go to child report. Child report has a parameter because child report is accepting a parameter like branch ID. So I have to click on add. Now I need to provide branch ID here. So which is pointing to branch ID there. Clear? Now click save button and preview. Now, when you take your mouse and mouse over like this, automatically the symbol is, changing. The cursor symbol is getting, changed. Have you modified? So I would like to create this as a bold, and I would like to have a blue color so that you can easily think that this is a hyperlink. And I wanted to underline as well. Now all these things I can do it. Now simply I click on BR6. Now I can go to BR6 here, and I'm able to get BR6. Have you seen it? Now if you wanted to go back, now click on this. Go back to parent report. Click on this. Now I wanted to click on BR7. Now you got BR7 data. Now BR7 got substituted there. Now you should be able to get the data. Now go back. Now click on BR5. So whatever you wanted to click there, you can click. Because of the hyperlink, you are able to get that value. So this is what is called parent and child report. Now what I wanted to do, go to the child report, go to design. I wanted to have a text box there. I would like to have a text box there. So here I wanted to write back. Okay, I can also give you back button there. Now make it this one bold, blah blah blah. You can also increase the font if you wanted to. Now right click on this. Now you say text box properties. Now you are pointing to from child report to parent report. Now you need to click on parent report. It does not have any parameters. Parent report does not have any parameter. You have created this. Now you go to the parent report. Now you click on BR4. Now you are somewhere here. You need to click on back. You can go to the back report. Okay. You can come here. You can click on this button and go to back. So jumping from one report to another is called as a drilling through report. So how do you create a drilling through report? With the help of hyperlink? With the help of hyperlink, we're going to be creating a drilling through report. What is a drilling down report? With the help of visibility property and a toggled column property, we are going to create what is called as a drilling down report. It is important interview question. What is a drilling down and a drilling through? Now I wanted to have a master and a child report. For example, I wanted to know the master report, for example, product category wise sales. Now, when you click on the product category, I wanted to know the details. So, given category, for example, home appliances is a category. Now, within that, I wanted to find out, what are the products sold under this category. So, if you wanted to know details of that category, you click on a detailed report or a child report that you're going to be linking. Clear? So in this case, normally we may use master and child reports are called as, drilling through reports. Now, the next question people may ask you, how do you create a sub report? So sub report means one report is getting rendered in another report. For example, I have two reports. Now, what happens if I click on something, the second report is getting opened in the main report itself, is what is called as a sub report. Okay. So in simple example, I have created two reports, right? Two reports are available. So now I have report number one, I have report number two. So what is it drilling through? I have some hyperlink here. When you click on this hyperlink, you're jumping to this report and by leaving this. Now there is a hyperlink here. So using this hyperlink, you may be jumping on to one more report. Or you may be hyperlink here. When you're clicking something here, you may be jumping to this report. So jumping from one report to another is called as a drilling through report. Now what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to do sub report. What do you mean by sub report? You create report number one and report number two. Now you click something here. When you click on something here, what happens? This report will go and it will get displayed below here itself. Clear? So this is a child report. Now this report is getting rendered, means displayed where? In the main report. So this report is called as a sub report. Clear? So sub report means in a single report you can call another report. You're not going to go anywhere. You're not going to leave this report. You are here and you're clicking on this link, you will get one link, one more report will get opened. You can click on one more link, one more report somewhere here, it will get opened. Clear? So whenever you wanted to create a dashboards, okay, dashboards means what? Dashboards means collection of reports are called dashboards. For example, a manager or the CEO of the company doesn't want to open thousands of reports. He wanted to open one single report where this report will display a lot of sub reports. So number one, number two, number three, number four, number five. So third report, fourth report, fifth report, sixth report. So all the information is available one report. So this is what is called a dashboard. Dashboard means collection of a lot of other reports. Clear? Whenever you create a Power BI dashboard or Tableau dashboard, we're going to be creating individual reports and we're going to be calling them. Clear? So in SSRS terminology, this is what is called a sub report. In main, we create one report. Inside that we're going to be calling the other reports. So this report is called as a sub report. Okay. So this is what is called a dashboard. If you go to Google and try to see what is a dashboard, you can understand how the dashboard looks like. Now you say dashboard. Okay. So when you click on images, now see, this is how the company people wanted to see the data. So do you think that all of them are a single report? No, this is one report, this is one report, this is one report, this is one report. In the Power BI terminology, so this is what is called one tile. Okay. So dashboard means collection of tiles. This is one more tile. So according to SSRS, this is a sub report. According to Power BI, so these are called tiles. So how many tiles are available? So this is a tile. So this is a tile, right? This is a tile. This is also tile. According to SSRS, this is a sub report. This is a sub report, sub report, sub report, sub report, sub report. Okay. According to SSRS, all of them are the sub reports. SSRS Power BI, this is one tile, this is one tile, this is one tile. Each tile is going to be having a another reports. Clear? So what is a dashboard? This is what is called a dashboard. Dashboard means collection of individual reports is called as a dashboard. Now we can see one tile or one sub report here, one more tile, one more sub report here. So like that we can have multiple sub reports. Clear? According to SSRS, but according to Power BI, these are called tiles. So we are going to be creating a lot of dashboards with the help of tiles and reports in Power BI. In SSRS, we're going to be creating a lot of individual reports, and we are going to be calling them in the main report. Clear? So this is what is called a sub report in SSRS. Clear, guys? So creating this kind of dashboards is very very important. A dashboard means it's going to be giving you a lot of summary to the decision makers. That's what you should be able to understand. Clear? Now how can we create a sub report? It's very simple. You need to, let me go to the previous demo. So this is what is my parent report. Let me delete, let me drag and drop table and have branch ID and branch. So what I do, I'm going to be using this. Now you can give something. Now in the main report, in the parent report, I wanted to render the child report. Now I go click on this row, right click, insert a row. So I'm saying inside a group below. I would like to create a new row here. I'm having, two rows. I wanted to merge them. So right click and delete them, merge them. I have created a row. I wanted to have a merging of these two cells, merged it. Now what I do, I go to toolbox, view toolbox. You can see a sub report, drag and drop the sub report here. So it's going to be in a sub report. Now I wanted to link this parent report with the sub report, drag and drop sub report, right click on this sub report properties. Now which report I would like to link? Now sub report name, you can give any name. I wanted to have the child report as this sub report. Now child report has a parameter. Click on add. So the branch ID will be the parameter. So that will be linking to branch ID. Now I wanted to create, click on OK, click on preview. Now the second report is getting rendered here itself. Now see, you're able to get BR1, there is no data. And for BR1, there is a data in the child report. And BR2 also, you have data in the child report. So the second report is getting rendered here itself. Now what I would like to do, I want to format a little bit extra. So let me delete this back button from here. Now take this up. Now let me do some kind of a formatting. Okay. Now you go back. Now I would like to go and tablets properties. Sorry, I wanted to right click on this, say sub report properties. Now I wanted to hide the sub report. Okay. And I would like to open the sub report whenever you click on branch ID. Clear? I would like to hide the sub report. Whenever you click on the branch ID, it has to open that. Now save and preview. So now it will be like this. Whenever you click on branch BR3, you will be able to see detailed data here itself. Clear? I can click on BR5. I should be able to see the detailed data here itself. Now, I have a lot of spaces in between. I don't need these spaces. I would like to delete the spaces. Now, for that purpose, we can go right click on this. We can say row visibility. Also, I wanted to hide, and I would like to, whenever I click on, it has to, give me the data. Otherwise, no. Click on preview. So now everything is merged. Now when I click on BR6, I should be able to get this data. Now nobody knows that you are linking to one more report. The second report is getting printed or getting rendered in the main report. You are not jumping from anywhere to anywhere. So this is what is called, sub report. Sub report is very, very simple, and we can create a lot of dashboards as well. Dashboards means you create one more report here. In SSRS, you create a one more report, you name them as a dashboard. Clear? So dashboard we can have, and dashboard.rdl. Now what you do, now inside, this is a dashboard of the company. You can call multiple reports. Now creating a dashboard is a bit difficulty in SSRS. You should be able to have a lot of dashboards. Now I would like to have some rectangle here, and within this rectangle, I would like to create lot of a lot of other reports I can call. Okay, so this is what is called a tile. Okay, so now you go there. I would like to call some other reports. I click on this. Now you can say, sorry. So I am dragging and dropping this one and go to sub report number one. Now it is giving lot of other things. Now see, it has increased. The size getting increased. Now you go. Okay. Now in this also, you simply go there and dragging up sub report. Now this is one more report. Now you should be able to call multiple reports. Okay. And this is what is called a dashboard. And creating a dashboard is very, very difficult in your SSRS. Now right click on this and sub report properties. Then you can link whatever be the report that you wanted to link. Okay, so here also you can just go there and sub report properties. You can link whatever be the report that you wanted to have it. Okay, so now you save them and preview, and it will give you something like this, right? So it is not a single report, it is two reports are getting rendered. And so this kind of a proper dashboards you can create with the help of sub reports only. Dashboard means I told you, right? What is a dashboard? So dashboards are not built with the help of SSRS heavily, but dashboards are created in your Power BI and Tableau everywhere. When you go to images, and this is how you should be able to create. And dashboard means collection of reports is called as a dashboard. Clear? So dashboard will give you always a summary. So how do you create a dashboards here? We're going to be using a report name is called a dashboard, and we're going to be using a lot of sub reports here. Clear? So this is what is the difference between a sub report and hyperlink report. Jumping from one report to another is called as a hyperlink report, and one report is getting rendered in the another report is called as a sub report. Clear? Which is very very easy. So drilling through report, as we discussed, how can we create a drilling through report? So do you remember matrix report? We applied a toggled column and visibility property. Do you remember or not? We discussed about drilling through Saujanya. Do you remember drilling through report? So in the matrix already we discussed, right? So when you go, how can we create a drilling through report is the question. So what is this? What is the answer? So we created a matrix report. Do you remember? Where is the matrix? Some sales report or something we have created, right? So that will give you with the help of toggled column and visibility properties hide. With the help of that, we were creating a drilling through report. Okay, yeah, this is the one drilling down report. Sorry, drilling down report. How can we create? By going here, go to properties and visibility property show, and go to the next level and click on group property. Visibility, go to visibility property, you hide it, and there's a toggled column. So toggled column and visibility property. With the help of these two, we can create a drilling down report. Clear? But drilling through means it's going to be using hyperlinks. Clear? Am I clear? So people may ask you this question. It's very, very important, guys. Any other doubts? So what is the difference between drilling through and drilling down? Difference between hyperlink and sub reports also, right? So hyperlink means one report to another, and sub report means second report is getting rendered in the main report. Now, if you wanted to create a report with the MDX, right? We are also talking about reports can be created with the help of a multi-dimensional cube or tabular cube, any cube. Clear? And you can create a reports. As we know, what is the purpose of the cube, right? I told you many times. So the purpose of the cube will improve the report performance. Normally, we get a lot of data from OLTP applications. These are called as a transactional databases. For example, Amazon is a OLTP database because a daily transactional data. Transactional means whenever you buy a product, whenever you sell a product, whenever you cancel something, all the data will get injected into this database on daily basis or monthly basis. What happens? All the data will come to data warehouse. So data warehouse will have tons and tons of data. Now we don't create directly a report with the help of PBI report, Power BI report, or you should not create SSRS report by connecting to data warehouse directly, even the data warehouse is having some data. Why? Because when you get the data, you supposed to submit up. I would like to know what is the sales happened for 5 years. Means you have to go to raw data. I told you, you may have 10 and 20 here, but I don't need 10 and 20 here. I wanted to have a 30 as a total sales. But if I have two numbers and if a data warehouse will give you two numbers to the PBI, Power BI and SSRS, and Power BI and SSRS has to apply the sum operation. Clear? So what will happen now? If I have two numbers and Power BI can do it quickly, but if I have 1 billion numbers to be summed up, then definitely PBI will be very, very slow. So what normally we do, instead of taking the data from data warehouse, we create a cube. So what kind of a cubes we create? We create two types of cubes. One is called multi-dimensional cube. The other cube is called a tabular cube. Any one of the cube you can create. And I told you, multi-dimensional cube is going to be keeping the data in the disk. Tabular cube is going to be storing the data into the RAM. So what does a cube contain? Totals. 10 plus 20 equals to 30. So the total is available here. So this guy is summing. When this guy is summing, who need not sum? Power BI or SSRS, they are there only to show the data. They are there to visualize the data. They are not have one more headache. What is the headache? Headache of crunching and creating a summing, right? For example, if you're buying a rice or something, or if you're buying a fruits or vegetables, so uncleaned vegetables are taken, the cleaned vegetables only kept in the shop. But if they keep cleaned vegetables and uncleaned vegetables, you are the customer, go to the shop and you need to select one by one. It will take time because you need to get good vegetables, because the shopkeeper is using putting the bad vegetables as well as good vegetables. Now it is your duty to select them. You will take more time, but the shopkeeper is keeping only good fruits and good vegetables. Now you don't have to choose anything. Simply you go there, you can get it. So what is the advantage? You are faster. You can go to the shop, bring the fruits and vegetables within a fraction of time. So if the shopkeeper is not cleaning it, then you have to clean it. You need to select it. If he is cleaning it, then the task is you need not do it. So it will become very, very faster. So if the Power BI is aggregating means, what will happen? So either Power BI or data warehouse, somebody has to aggregate it. If this fellow is aggregating, and it will take a lot of time. If this fellow is also aggregating, it will take a lot of time. But this fellow is aggregating and storing this data, aggregation data, where? In a hard disk. In a hard disk, this fellow stores in the RAM. Now what we do, we can create a report with the help of a multi-dimensional or tabular cube. Clear? So now you should be able to create a Power BI SSRS. So if you're using, multi-dimensional, we are going to write MDX expressions, multi-dimensional expressions to get the total out of this cube. If you're using tabular cube, we write DAX expressions, data analytical expressions. So that is also can be used, and you can create PBA and SSRS reports. Clear? And as I told you, you can also get the data from OLTP. To create a report, the data could be in OLTP, maybe in data warehousing, maybe in cube. That's what already we discussed. What is the purpose of the cube? To increase the performance of the report. Otherwise, report will take a lot of time to showcase the data. Why? Report has to get the raw data, then aggregate it and show it. So aggregation may take a lot of time when you have a large amount of data. Definitely data warehouse is going to be having large amount of data. So at the time of showing the report, you should not crunch it. You should not sum it. So the summing operation should be done before the end user opens up the report. So who's going to be doing that? So that will be done by one more guy. That guy is called a cube. Clear? I told you, right? So if you wanted to have food, somebody has to prepare the food. But you have raw vegetables at your home. Then the question is, if you have a raw vegetable, why should I cook the why should I cook the food? Because when you come from the office, if the food is ready, you're very quick to eat the food and go back to somewhere. Otherwise, if you have a raw vegetable, then you need to cook the food. So you need to know how to cook it. The second problem is that you have to waste at least 1 hour of time. Clear? So if the report is supposed to get the data, cooked data, it should not get the raw data. If I give you raw data, you need to cook and eat. If I give you cooked food, you have to simply eat and go. Clear? If I give you raw data is available in the data warehousing. I need to cook it. Who's going to be cooking it? The PBI and SSRS. Now, if somebody is there who's cooking, who's that guy? That guy is called SSAS. He's a chef. He is going to be taking raw vegetables, raw items, and is going to be cooking, and the food is ready on the dining table. You simply go and have the food in your report and display. So that is what is SSAS. SSAS is going to be having cooked food, and the data warehouse is going to be having a raw food. Raw means raw vegetables. Clear? You assume like that, but you have large amount of data, and the cooking also will take a lot of time. Even though cooking takes a lot of time, I'm happy about it because Saturday I'll get the data. Whole Sunday this guy is cooking. By the time I'll come on Monday morning at 8 o'clock, I would like to see the report. The food is cooked already yesterday. The cube is built and refreshed yesterday, and it's going to be giving you all the food, all the data on Monday to the managers. Managers are so happy because they don't want to waste the time. Otherwise, Monday morning, whenever they click on a report, the report will take a lot of time, lot of time. They don't know what to do, and they'll shout at the BA team. So what is going on? I wanted to see this report. I have a meeting at 10:30, and it is taking more than 45 minutes to 1 hour time. Then definitely, I hate this application. I hate you. I hate this. They'll shout at you and they'll go. Clear? So definitely thousands of reports are created. For all thousands of reports, this guy is going to get thousands of aggregations, and these aggregated data will be part of your reports. So reports are become very faster when you create a cube. Clear? If you have a cube, how can we create a report? That's what is very important, right? Now, I don't know whether I have cube or not, but let me show you the cubes. Where can I see the cube? Now we can go to SQL Server. We can go to Connect. Now all the cubes are available as part of analysis services. Now you click on, so my cubes are available in my machine. You can put a dot or your computer name, click on Connect, right? Now, if you wanted to see the cube, you should be able to install SSAS. Now, cube is also one more database. So I have, oh, unfortunately, I have two cubes. Okay. One cube is called Amazon Sales Cube. It is already created on which data warehouse? This is created on this data warehouse. Clear? So data warehouse called Amazon DW. So using this data warehouse. So this is also a database. Okay. So sorry, using this data. This is the one. And on this, I'm going to be creating a cube. I already have created a cube. Cube is ready. The cube name is this. If you wanted to use this cube and get the data, it's very simple. Let me go and create one report with the help of a cubes. Right click on this, add new item. Now choose template of Amazon. Now I wanted to say some sales new report. Now sales report, I'm going to be using. Now I don't want to use OLTP. I wanted to create a data source with cube. Add a data source. Now go here. Now choose say cube source. Okay. Now I don't have a shared one here. Amazon. No, I don't have a Amazon cube source. I would like to go in here and by default analysis services, click on build and the server name is called dot and the cube database. Cube is also one more database. I have Walmart cube and Amazon cube. Test connection is done. Now done. So what I have done, I'm not connecting to normal databases. I'm connecting to two cube databases. How do you open the cube? So you can simply go and disconnect it. And if you wanted to connect the cube, click on connect analysis services. Now click on dot, server name is dot, and you should be able to see all the cubes. You can have minimum 100 200 cubes in a given company, right? So how many cubes are there? You may have a single data warehouse, at least 50 to 100 cubes are there. Now you simply go there. Now I have connected to that. Now I go create a data set. Now, how do we create a data set? By writing MDX query. Writing MDX query is very, very simple. You need not know MDX. So add data set and go to data set embedded. Now, as soon as I choose this, now this will get disappear. This is normal query, not MDX query. So now see what happens. Now this is gone. Now, how do I write a MDX query? Any people can write MDX query. When you click on designer, unable to connect. I know the issue. What is the issue? The issue is it would have credentials. Use this Windows authentication I'm going to be using. Now right click on this, add data set. Now when I'm using cube source, it is disappeared. Go to query designer. Now, see, this is how you will be able to see a, a cube. Cube will be showing what is that you need. I need sales amount, drag and drop sales amount. Now click on here. Now this is a sales amount. Sales, location wise. So I wanted to have it country wise. So let me drag and drop country. Now click on this. Now country wise, I wanted to have a state wise. So country wise, state wise sales. Now I want to have I would like to have a filter here. Okay. So when you open it, I would like to get operator filter. I would like to have a parameter. Parameter means we know, right? So what is the parameter? Year wise. So I take sale date and I would like to create a parameter. Now I would like to create year number. Now this is what I would like to have, make it as a parameter. Clear? Now everything is fine. I'm able to get country wise, state wise sales amount. Simply drag and drop, drag and drop, drag and drop, and choose something here. Click on OK. And this is what is MDX query. You need not know what is MDX query as of now. So this is MDX query. Simply click on OK. Now you got country, state, and sales amount. Now, can't you insert a table? I would like to go to cube and data set one country and state and the sales amount. That's it. Guys, so this is how you are going to be creating a lot of reports with MDX or with the DAX. It doesn't matter. When you preview it, when you preview, automatically you are going to get the data. Now parameters also created. I did not do anything. Automatically parameters are created. I wanted to get 2013 sales. Now click on this. Now India, the Karnataka sales is this much. USA Karnataka, this sales is this much. Now I wanted to go and get all the air sales. Now click on this. Now I did not create any parameters. I did not create anything automatically. The parameter is created. Now available values, everything is taken automatically. So this is even more easy. When you use a cube, you write one MDX query that will take a lot of data and will create automatically parameters and everything. So you need not know how to write MDX query as well. Simply drag and drop whatever you wanted to have it and choose what is the parameter. If you wanted to have it, it will create a parameter also like that. Clear? So nobody knows whether this is coming from Excel sheet, whether this data is coming from OLTP database, or whether this data is coming from a cube database. When will you know? When you go to design, and when you go and when you double click on this, then when you click on build, then only you will come to know. Clear? So this is very, very important. If you get any kind of an issue, double click on this, go to credentials, and you use Windows authentication. So Windows authentication, when you use it, you will be able to connect to the cube very, very easily. So connecting to the cube is very simple, and you need not know any MDX at all. Clear? But what is MDX? We will discuss them later, but definitely you should know what is MDX and how to use MDX, how to use cubes and create a reports. Creating a reports either in Power BI or MSBI or SSRS or Tableau is very, very easy. I was working in one of the Dubai client. Okay, I was in Dubai for some time. So we were using a Tableau there. So Tableau is a reporting software, but the Tableau is connecting to SSAS Cube. So MSBI Cube we have built. We are getting the data from SSIS, and we are using a data warehousing. From data warehousing, we are creating a lot of cubes. We have around 30 to 40 cubes have been built, but we are not using SSRS or Power BI. We were using Tableau. Clear? So Tableau also can be used, and Tableau also can be linked to your cube. You can create a lot of reports, and that can be published later into the you know uh, your web. End of the day, how do you show all the report? Now I have created all the reports. These reports are available in my computer, but my CEO is available in Netherlands. How do I give these reports? I should not send the emails to him. I wanted to deploy all the reports to my company's website, so that anybody who knows about the website, they can get the data. Clear? So that's what is very, very important. On Monday or Tuesday, we'll deploy all these reports to where? To the web, to the cloud. Clear? So Power BI has a Power BI server, and SSRS has reporting server. Power BI reports cannot be dumped onto a reporting server. Clear? Remember that. But Power BI server can have SSRS reports. Remember, Power BI server can have Power BI reports and SSRS reports, and Power BI reports also can be, dumped down to SQL Azure and AWS platforms, cloud platforms. Clear, guys? So thank you very much. If you have any questions, you're welcome. Okay. How
Sir,
to create a report with MDX? Yeah, tell me.
yeah, sir, how will create the cubes?
Yeah, that will be learning in SSAS, right? So how to create a cube, that will be learning in SSAS. So what is SSAS and how to create a cube, all of them will be taught in SSAS. No worries. Clear?
Yeah.
Any other
Okay.
questions?
Sir,
Hmm.
sir,
Tell
can
me.
we have sub-report within sub-report
Yeah, you can have a sub-report within the sub-report.
and hyperlink within sub-report? Can we create, sir?
Yeah, you can create all of them. Okay,
Thank
you
you, sir.
can create
Yes,
three
sir.
reports, and if you click on one sub report, the second report will get opened. When they click on the second report, the third report will get opened. So you can have a report inside one more report. That can be possible. Yeah, good question.
Thank you, sir.
Hello.